Hello, YouTube. Um, I am back to talk some more about my twin flame experience, my truth. Um, I have some discerning news today. Um, I talked to who I consider to be my twin today, not through phone. Um, I had actually reached out to him because I was ready to face that fear of rejection. I hadn't actually called him because I feared that he would not answer my call, but I knew he would occasionally answer my texts. So that's what I did. Um, I just went out on a limb and I called him. Of course, he didn't answer, but I was okay. That was what I needed to do. That was something that a fear that was still harboring inside of me. So he didn't answer, and I was hoping that he would. And um, you know, I sent a text just to kind of explain how I really feel. And I just basically told him that I was tired of all the polite BS that I had been doing with all the, basically the friendly text messages and stuff like that. And I just told him I felt like we were twin souls. Um, and, I said a few more things. I'm not telling what the whole thing I text. But I just wanted to let him know, like, you know what? Scratch all the BS. I feel like you're my twin. I feel like we're supposed to be together. Um, I'm tired of hiding this. And I mean, I've told him that before we were, during the times when we had better days before we broke up. And I was afraid to tell him that I felt like we were twins, like twin souls. And he responded back to me and told me that he felt the same way. And I was relieved. Um, he said he felt that I was the female version of him. He agreed. He felt like we were twins. But of course, since breaking up, we never really did delve into that, and I never really wanted to put that pressure on him because everybody develops differently and at a different pace. And I understand the thing about forcing your beliefs on someone, and I didn't want to do that too. If he was to think that we were twin souls, I would want him to come to that conclusion on his own. I shared a little bit of information, but I wasn't like trying to cram it down his throat. I did probably do a lot of that with astrology. I couldn't stop talking about astrology. But as far as like my belief in twin flames, I never really pushed that on him, although I believed that we were. But anyway, so I still felt like after texting him, after I sent him a long block of texts. I didn't get a response from him. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Um, I'm not gonna lie. My tarot cards, it was like after I sent that text, I the predictions from my tarot cards like made a complete 360 in a positive way. Those of you who like tarot cards or study tarot, um, I went from having swords all the time with queries about him to cups of that indicate love, romance, the lover's card, um, ace of cups, um, ten of pentacles. Just all the positive things that kind of look like it's talking about a budding relationship. And so I'm not gonna lie, hey, maybe it's too soon to predict, maybe I misinterpreted, but whatever the case, my personal readings had completely changed. So I figured, like, hey, maybe that's what I needed to do, was just be honest and just tell him what I needed to tell him. And finally, like I said, he didn't respond to that text message. So I was thinking, like, well, okay, well, maybe um, um, I should take it one step further. Maybe I should show him my YouTube video. And so, because he didn't know, of course, he doesn't know that I do this. I guess he does now, but he's probably not going to come looking for me anymore. I think he's really disgusted. But anyway, so I sent him the link for my first twin flame video, and he watched it, and the text message he sent back was disappointing for me. I don't know what I expected. I guess I was hoping that he felt the same way. But in a nutshell, he told me that he had moved on and that I need to too. He didn't like the video. He thought I took it too far. And immediately I sent a text back. Of course, I was trying to control my emotions, trying not to, let my emotions lead me, but I immediately sent a text back and told him, okay, sorry, I guess I made a mistake. And after I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Screw that. No, it's not a mistake. This is how I feel. I don't take it back. Even if he doesn't love me, even if he doesn't want anything to do with me, that doesn't take away the fact that he's my twin flame. A twin flame is sent here to help elevate you, right? To help you evolve, to help you become a better you, to help you fix all the broken crap that's in you, right? That's what he did for me. Whether he is aware of what we are or not doesn't matter. I know what it is. And I refuse to let him take that away from me, which I almost did. I almost started to write myself off as a nutcase. But I'm not. I'm very sane. And although I told you guys that I struggle with that, am I crazy? Is this normal? But deep down inside, it's like, I am. This is just something very spiritual that everybody doesn't go through. And, I just refuse to let him make me feel ashamed or bad for standing by my truth. And I just want to live the rest of this life with no regrets. Even if it is a brief moment of embarrassment, a brief moment of wishing you could take something back, get over it. That's it. That's life. This is my life. This is how I'm living it. This is my beliefs. If he doesn't understand this whole twin flame belief system, then that's fine. I can't do anything. I can't make him do that. I can't, there's nothing else I can do. All I can do is say that I feel that I've done my part. And I was just watching a YouTube video with Lee and Sherry, and something Lee said really struck a chord about when your ego gets triggered. Like if somebody says they don't love you, he said, don't let it stop you from loving them. So in so many words is what he was saying. And I agree. It's just that I don't want to make any more moves, you know? Like, I feel like I should just let it go to the universe, like, seriously. Like, I'm not, and I'm not letting what he said or his beliefs take away what I feel for about us and for him. Um, okay, sorry guys. I didn't know I was out of memory. Okay, so I had to delete some of the old videos and come back. So I was saying that I'm not gonna let how he feels about me affect the way I feel about him. I still love him, regardless if he wants me to move on, and if he's moved on, if he hates me. I still love him, and I still love what we had. It doesn't take it away from me. And looking back at my past relationships, he's the second person that I've only really loved. And the only person I ever felt some unexplainable connection with. So, you know, it's a blessing. You know, if you've never felt that before, that moment of pure bliss and love and happiness, it's a blessing. I mean, it sucks that it was so short, but what can I do? You know, what can I do? And I'm not gonna lie. I mean, of course, absolutely. If I could have that with him again, if God was to give that to me again, I'd take it. Yes, absolutely. But what I'm learning to do is to let go of things, to let it go. And now I guess that's the thing that I need to learn now, is to let go of him. I hate saying that, but you know, I mean, I really don't. I'm out of all I can do is love, you know. Anything else has to be a smack in the face. I always said, as of late, you know when something is for you because it attaches itself to you. It comes to you. You don't have to do anything. It kind of just falls in your lap. And for me, that's what I learned about my relationships. Whenever I was doing the chasing or trying to make things work, or, you know, constantly reaching out when it was completely one-sided, it's not for you. Or at least not at that time. And that's what I eventually started doing with him, but it was because I felt like it wasn't time to let him go. And I just like to play things out until I feel like, you know what, it's enough. Enough is enough. And I guess that's how I'm feeling now. Like, I did all I can do. All I can do is love him, like I said. You know, just love him from afar, love what we had. And yeah. But there was something else I was trying to say before my camera cut off. There was a point that I was trying to make with all of this. Oh, maybe I should pause this until I think of it. I don't want to just stare at the camera like, what was it? Yeah, I think I'm going to pause this because I really wanted to make that point. Okay, sorry guys. I could not remember, for the love of God, what I was trying to say last, but I guess I'll have to go ahead and end the video then. But basically, this is not what I was trying to say, but I'm just going into something else as far as us. yeah, I started to take down these videos and, you know, say, oh, I made a mistake. I don't have a twin, because if I had a twin, he'd be here with me. He believed this too. And, you know, I wouldn't be by myself in this. But that's not true. It's just not, you know. Um, all I can say is that my soul, he helped my soul to grow. And so if that's what a twin flame does, then I'm sticking to it. I guess it's just not for us to be together. I don't know if that'll never be. Maybe it will, but good luck to the rest of you. May the rest of you find love and happiness. May you find strength when you don't have it. And the task is just to stay afloat, to stay alive on this trip. Oh, that's my son. He came in and I'm videotaping. But I'm video recording. Yeah, but yeah, sorry. That's all I have to say for now. But thank you for watching. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the box below. And don't forget to like my videos.